Hello and welcome to another episode of Scrapping and E-Waste with Blase Blase. Well, I had recently gotten some broken up old cell phones, and I have broken down pretty much a lot of them already, but I have just a little bit left right here, and I was like, okay, let's show some of the gold that's inside of this. Alright, I'm going to take out a fresh one. Alright, so we got a fresh one here. I got this from a place that allows me to come and pick up their unwanted things. It's a repair store. They do cell phones and everything, and TVs and computers, laptops. So first off, right here is these connectors. These three connectors right here has gold on it. I just go ahead and get my scissors and clip that one off, and then I go ahead and trim that one. That's garbage, but there's gold on that little clip there. And I grab the other two and I do the same thing. And I have accumulated quite a bit. Not that much, but enough. All of it count. So next, I'll go ahead and separate this tab. There's nothing on this one, so I'll go ahead and rip it off. That's garbage. Now I have my electronic tool set here. It has the little one, Phillips head to get the screws out here, and it got some more there, one little one right there, and more on this side. But it also has some bigger Phillips screwdrivers, screws on there, right here. So I'll go ahead and take these off first. Just out the way. I have a little magnet there that help me with my little screws when I take them out. Switch back up to the smaller bit to get that little bitty screw out right there. Alright, after that I'll go ahead and flip it and pull off that part. And then I have my little small cuticle nail cutters I use to pull that little piece out right there. Now I'm going to stop right there. I'm taking screws out just to show where there's gold on there. As you can see, there's a little fine little imprint of gold there and there and there. Now up on this right here, you can use your cuticle cutters and go ahead and clip that off, and you will see that it has the gold there. Now a lot of times, flip that over, you have that little gold tab there, and I'll pull this off, and usually I can get it to come off just right. A lot of times I don't. That little silver tab that's there, I'll pull it off, and then have a little gold strip there. Let's see if we got it on this one. Nope, but I will do it later. Usually have little gold lines there. We'll deal with that later. I'll toss this into my little bucket that I have over here that I have accumulated taken off already. I'm going to go back later and peel off all the gold off each one of these. Now let's get back to this one. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get my box cutter. Be careful when you're doing this because it will cut you. I'll just slice that little ribbon right there. I'm going to pull it up slow, lightly right here. Alright, and then I'll pull that on up. and do the same thing with this side. Alright, so as you can see, there's a gold ribbon. It has gold there on that side and a little bit right here on this side. And when you flip it over, you can see that it has a little bit more on that side and a lot more on that side. So they'll get tossed over into the other part. Then I'll go ahead and get the screws out of here. There's like 8 or 9 screws on here. I'm going to fast forward through this while I take these out, so you don't have to sit here and watch me fight with taking each one of them out. Alright, so then there's the little tin plate there. Go ahead and get a little knife and the blade and pull it out. It didn't come out quite like I wanted it to. Now, on this little taps here, this plate here, it has a little gold plating right here on this one and this one. You may see it a little better right there on that one and that one. I will pull those off later with the cuticle colors like this. Just pull this one off to give you an idea. And there's a little gold on there at the tip. Put that to the side. Now this is my bucket that I'm going to break down much better later. And you want to pull this on out. Oops, that one didn't come off right. So I'll go ahead and get that off of there all the way. It usually comes off good, but it didn't. This is trash. Nothing up on there. Now up on here you'll see that it sometimes have little lights there. There's a LED lights. These are very small on this phone, so I don't deal with them, but a lot of times they are bigger, and you can pull off the lights there, and up on the yellow epoxy or plastic or whatever that is, that material, is gold bonded wires inside of those, like these right here. Up on these lights here, the LED lights, there's gold bonded wires inside of there, and you can ash those and retrieve the gold later with those. Now also with this, so you have these little bit, let me see if I can get it off right quick. Well, anyway, there's copper right there. Up under that copper is gold also. You have to scrape it off. There's gold plating right there, as you can see. There's gold up under that spot there, and let's see if I get it. So each place that it has the gold, copper right there, there's gold. And let's see if I can pull this up. And a lot of times right down this strip there, up under that, is gold also. So you have the gold that's right here up on the copper, the gold that's up on this one, that's copper, up on the copper, that's gold. And you'll see there's a little gold dots there also up on that black part. So you gotta check each little piece that you get from the cell phone, because there will be that will have hidden gold and other spots on you. So take your time and check each little piece. So that's about it. Go ahead and get to breaking down the rest of it. So as you see, there's gold there. Now I have some of the small cuticle cutters that I use to help me with taking off these little gold tabs. Basically, oops, try to pull it off without popping it off and flying everywhere. A lot of times the copper, the base lining on the back, just go ahead and crack it open a little bit. Grab it like that, and I will use my other cuticle cutter just to bend it a little bit. And then pop it out of there. And there you have it. Alright, so then I will go ahead and get my wire cutters and just bite that part right here and take it off. Let's go put it only on one side. And there you have it. And do the same thing with the other side. Now inside of there, sometimes there's a little gold powder. Let me see if I can get to show that part. This one don't have it. There's also some copper wire inside of there. And there we have it. Now a lot of the scrap yards doesn't take the magnet part of it, so that goes into the trash. And there we go. The two pieces with the gold on it. put it up on there. Alrighty, I have it on the lens. I want to put it up on there right quick. Alrighty. As you can see, there's little slots of gold tabs in there. Right there, gold bonded wires. So, when breaking down a cell phone, always check that speaker on the cell phones. It have a little gold in there, hidden gold treasure. Alright, so as you've seen, there's little hidden gold in these cell phones. You gotta break down every little piece to find it. If you don't, you will be throwing gold away. And as the group says, all gold counts. So if you like this video, go ahead and push that like button. And if you like more videos like this, go ahead and push that subscribe button. Until then, keep on e-wasting.